Good morning, my lovelies. As I've promised, I'm doing a vlog about my life during lockdown. And I thought it would be a good idea to do it as just Q&A. So you've asked me some questions, I'm going to answer them. Plus, I'm just going to walk you through what I'm doing during those furlough times. And I think it would be nice if I'll do it in a way as if I would be recording those messages to my best friend. So yeah, stay tuned. I have no script whatsoever, so whatever I'm going to say, you're going to hear it. Maybe I'll edit some stuff, but yeah, I want to be honest and true with you guys. I've got nothing to hide. So maybe I'll start from saying where this idea came from to do such video for you. It came from the fact that I'm missing my own friends so much, and I know everybody is trying to get through this isolation and lockdown and quarantine in their own ways. Majority of my friends are in Poland, so I miss them so much. I think I'm going to Poland actually in the beginning of August, so I'm super excited. I'm already planning outfits because I'm going for Hindu. So that's still a couple of weeks away. However, I'm already excited for it. It's just, you know, when you've got something you look forward to and just makes your day every day. Reason to get up. No, honestly. First question was, how am I doing during this quarantine? And I want to say, first thing, that I would say 70% of this isolation, I'm doing quite well. I'm waking up early because my husband is waking up early to work. Yes, he's essential worker. So he's getting up around 6, 7. So I'm doing the same. I don't know why, don't ask me why. I mean, now I know why, because we've got puppy. But before, I don't know, I just wanted to make the most out of my day, I guess. But now it's just puppy. You know, when you're waking up early, when you're getting up early, when you have to get up early, it's like you don't want to. I could do it a couple more hours, so probably I'll have a nap in the afternoon. Yeah. By the way, I think I'm going to change hands. It's exhausting. I've never vlogged so much, so... Okay, so here's Pancho, the reason why I have to get up early. Say hi. Say hi, Pancho. Hello. And he was particularly quiet in the other room, so I was like, what is going on? So how is quarantine treating me? Well, in the beginning, I was full of energy, full of creative force. I've opened Etsy shop. I became so creative. I can tell it now because I'm not focusing 100% on it. But I was creating wedding planners and wedding invitations. So that's my Etsy shop. Woohoo! Yeah, it's about beautiful art, wedding decorations, and much more, as you can see. So I've got a lot of products. For example, this wedding planner principle. Even I got something in Polish, like it was zaproszenie ślubne do wydrukowania. Yeah, on your left side you can see the categories that I've got. Welcome signs, wedding invitations, bridesmaid, for example, cards asking if, will you be my bridesmaid? Yeah, I love creating designs for it. That gave me a reason to get up every day and to create some more designs, some more patterns. And that was exciting for a bit. I even got some sales, y'all. That was very exciting. Yeah, apart from that, I've been doing fine. Tried to stay positive. You know, I'm always trying to stay on top of my game. I'm reading quite a lot recently. Actually, I'll show you what books I got. So I'll show you the books that I got during quarantine. I think there's so much more of them somewhere else, but I can't find it. Now they are all over the house because sometimes I prefer to have a book outside, you know, when I'm sunbathing, and sometimes just by the bedside. So this one, Wherever You Go, There You Are, I was reading it throughout May, I believe, May and June, and it's about importance of meditation and had quite valid points. It was actually difficult to read, but I was just doing it chapter by chapter to understand it better. Wherever you go, there you are. Okay, number 1, Manifest Your Destiny, the 9 spiritual principles for getting everything you want. It made me fall in love with Wayne Dyer. These books are gold, seriously. And those books are just about what you love in life, to follow your instinct, and yeah, I just love it. I love everything that's connected to manifestation, spirituality, so recommend. Oh, by the way, I just want to mention that all of my books, that's Pancho, all of my books are secondhand. I always get them from secondhand shops or from eBay. You can find books that usually their retail price is £20. You can get them for £1.50, £2, which I always do. And this way you can save a lot of money, and I believe it's better because it's still the same knowledge, still the same value. Save some money tips. Okay, the next book, Paulo Coelho, The Alchemist. Yeah, I remember the times where quoting Coelho was not a good thing. It was like so mainstream. So I was like, no, I'm not going to read what everybody is reading. But now I've decided to join the hype. We'll see how it goes. And I haven't read that one yet, but I'm so excited for it actually. Yeah, the next one. Oh, you see, it still got gift aid sticker. I got them on I got it on eBay, I think for like £1. And if you're into spirituality, I've read that this book will help you understand a lot. So yeah, I'm expanding my consciousness with this. That's the next after Alchemist. Okay, so beside reading and creating, I found out that I love naps during the day. Surprise, surprise. It reminds me of my job so much. So I take the time to have a nap whenever Pancho is having a nap too, which is quite a lot during the day, to be honest. He's sleeping like a newborn. And that's the best thing. That's the best thing. He's a volcano of energy. And it was question about my job in Furlough. So what's Furlough? In most easiest explanation possible, it's me being at home, not knowing if I've got a job, but still getting paid 80% of my average wage from last year. Yes. Somebody would say that's a good thing. It is. Of course it is. However, for me, spending 4 months at home, it's unusual thing, I would say. I've never really had a routine. I've never had the days that were the same. Like routine, let's say just routine. Now every day is the same, and I've never had that really. I mean, I was always trying to make something new every day, meet new people. I mean, the reality of my job as a cabin crew, of course, you never really fly with the same people. You meet new people every flight. You have to introduce yourself. I mean, every time you go to work, which is cool. Which was cool, shall I say? Which is still cool because I'm still having a job. Cool. Pancho, say hi. Did you get a treat out of the toy? Did you? Everybody says that he looks like a little fox. However, he's getting more and more fur with every day. And more weight. Last Saturday his weight was 3.7 kilograms, I believe. So yeah, when we got him, he was just 2 kilograms. So he's almost doubled on his weight. The thing is, I got furloughed exactly 4 months ago was my last flight that I've worked. That was a flight from Singapore to London, and at that time we didn't know if we will have a job, what will happen, because quarantine and isolation wasn't introduced yet in UK. I mean, I know in some countries it was already. I think in Poland, isolation started beginning of March, I believe. Correct me on that. I don't remember. I think it was beginning of March. Nonetheless, we didn't know what would happen when we will land in London, and it happened that I had to self-isolate, and then, of course, I'm on furlough since then, which makes it 4 months now. Yeah. And of course, every industry was hit. Every industry was hit by pandemics. But I think aviation is taking one of the biggest hits because, of course, people don't want to travel much. I mean, maybe that is going to change. Who knows? I mean, for one, I'm longing for travel. I know you too, probably. Where would you go? Where would you go now? I mean, I've got so many plans as well. You want to go with me to Spain? Yeah, I'm thinking that I really, really want to go and do a road trip in southern Spain. I really want to do a road trip in Greece. And not only road trip, island hopping as well. So that would be amazing. Plus, we've still got our honeymoon due. But we decided already that we want to go to Maldives. And we're going business class. So, yeah. I just actually told Tom yesterday. Well, not told. I've asked him with which airline he would like to go, like with business class, to Maldives for our all-inclusive honeymoon. One can dream, right? And yeah, we've got couple options. And what would be your opinion on that? Which airline would you go with? If you, for example, if you had a free ticket for business class with an airline, which airline would you pick and why? We were looking at entertainment when it comes to like what kind of TVs they've got, what kind of programs, food-wise as well, and comfort-wise, the seats, the beds. Yeah, that would be interesting. I mean, I'm going to look for it because that's exciting. I've got butterflies in my belly when I'm even starting to plan things like that. It's just amazing. I decided to change scenography as sun just came out. Yeah, usually I'm so cold when I'm outside, even when it's like 20 degrees. I mean, do you know it when the sun is out, you're like so hot, you're taking off the jumper, and then the clouds are coming and they're just covering the sun. I'm getting no goosebumps. I'll show you. I already got goosebumps. I don't know if you can see, but the sun is shining, and you would think it would be warm because it's summer, but well, it's not. I remember when I first came here to UK, I packed, that was July 2015, so it will be 5 years soon. I packed just summer clothes. Summer clothes, just shirts with no sleeves, shorts, skirts, summer dresses. And the weather, oh my god, it was the worst summer ever. It was like 10-13 degrees. It was raining like every day almost. That makes me miss Poland, because you've got proper summer days, like 30 degrees, right? And when it's storm, like a thunderstorm, I love that feeling, especially when I'm at home and you just hear it's so dark outside and just you hear a thunderstorm. It's just amazing. I love it. I am going to read more of your questions now. You've just asked me if I'm doing any sports or any kind of activities now, and I'm going to be honest with you. It was hard in the beginning, but then I thought, okay, we've got enough time, so finally we can do challenge. It's called Insanity Challenge, and it lasted 2 months. So we've done that April, May. If you haven't heard about it, just Google it, because it was one of the hardest challenges ever. You've got basically just 1 day off per week, and every other day you have to do at least like between 40 and 55 minutes exercises, usually cardio with Shanti, and I loved it. It kind of became part of my routine, daily routine. But the only thing that I think that we got wrong is I was waiting for Tom to get back from work because he wanted to do it with me. And then after that we had a dinner, and that was around 7 or 8 o'clock. And I've never eaten so late during the day, so I think that might have contributed that our results weren't as satisfactory as I thought they would. However, I'm happy that we did it. It released some endorphins and gave me purpose of the day, which now I'm getting back, because in June I had break, and I'm not proud of it, but I think I just got addicted to sweets and biscuits. My voice, sorry. And I didn't have any will to do anything else, because I thought, oh my god, I've been doing those exercises for 2 months, right? Every day, like for almost 1 hour, and I didn't eat much when it comes to like sweets and stuff. It's just that dinner after, I think that did the effect, which wasn't nice. And I was like, okay, so I'm not going to do it anymore if I can't see the results. Plus I've gained more weight even. I didn't think back then that it might just have been muscles being built up. But now in July I've started to do some new exercises. I introduced a new diet. It's a bee diet. I don't want to promote, but that's amazing source of like recipes. You get like 4 or 5 recipes per day, because some people get like breakfast, second breakfast, lunch, dinner, and whatever. So I like to get those 5 recipes so I can pick some of them for my day. I don't usually like to follow every recipe. Sometimes it's just too difficult, or you would have to have bigger fridge than that to fit all of the products that are needed for those meals to be prepared. But I love it. I love it. I mean, now I don't know if it's good or not. I'm just trying it out to eat a breakfast, one breakfast per day. Of course. Wow. Well done. Well done me. Breakfast, like a main meal. We would call it obiad in Polish, but I don't think the word lunch does the justice. Or it's not a dinner, because of course kolacja is later. I mean, dinner should be later, but lunch is like a light thing here in UK. So I would say I'm eating something in between lunch and dinner, a big meal, and then something light before 6. Yeah, that was my rule that I wanted to introduce this July, to try if, you know, during April and May I did this wrong, that I was eating big dinner after. So this time, July, no eating after 6, and I already feel so much better when I'm going to sleep around 10. Okay. And it's working for me so far. I've lost 2 kilograms so far during 2 weeks, I believe, which is sustainable, and it's not like just one day and 2 kilograms. No, I'm just doing it step by step, gradually. And yeah, I've been loving it. The recipes are amazing. In introducing more vegetables into my diet, more fruits. Tom wasn't a big fan of fruits before, but now I just bought so many, and I'm cutting like pineapple or mango or melon, and he's got it just, you know, to reach and eat. So I'm proud that not only me, but as well him, are going for the right path when it comes to food. Look at those beautiful clouds. It's just beautiful. Okay, let's see what Pancho is doing. Oh, you can see more of Pancho in his vlog, which I'm going to link now. Yeah, just here. Oh, you could see my double chin. As you can see, I'm just a human. And if you have double chin too, don't worry. Worry not. That's normal. Thank you for your attention. To wrap this up, thank you so much for watching up to this point, and thank you for being my friend, for listening to my thoughts and how my days are going. Now tell me, how are you doing during those times? Do you find them challenging? How is your work? What are you doing to kill the boredom? And if you're a reader, if you're loving books just like me, please let me know what are you currently reading, and if you can recommend it as well, because I'm sure that I'm going to read those couple books quickly enough because of the time. So yeah, thank you once again for being here with me, and speak to you later.